During You Deserve It, I began to think about, there were some I don't know why my mind went to this, but there were some questions that I had about Jesus himself. I was thinking about the night where, or before Jesus was crucified on the cross, right? And he would show up in the temples, and he would show up in the courtyards, and he would teach, and he would do all of these things, and the people would gather and they hear him and hear the words of life. Then I was thinking about after he was crucified, and of course the day of where they were like, crucify him, crucify him. It was like all of these crowds, right? And everybody had gathered to see him sentenced, and all of this, it was just a lot of people there to witness this, right? But then he rose again in 3 days, and after that, I know that he showed himself to like the disciples many times and many other people around the area who saw him before he ascended. But I was like, wouldn't it have been better? This is just a thought I had. Wouldn't it have been better for him to gather in the temple just one more time? Or gather in the courts just one more time and show them that he is risen, right? Like, y'all, here are the nails, the scars, and here's, because he was used to doing that and people gathered, but he chose not to do that. He showed up to certain people, and then when his time was over, and it was time for him to ascend, he ascended. And I don't know, I just had those questions, and I was like, well, why? Like, why leave it open-ended and not make like a final statement after resurrecting to say, guys, here I am, all victorious, I passed through death, and all this stuff. And he was like, because at that point it becomes a choice. It becomes a choice for you to figure out what Jesus you're looking at, right? So then he started breaking this down while Cherita was singing worship, Worthy Is Your Name.